Now look out! It's an action explosion. This week on Action Explosion, we are looking back at the very first, the original, the classic, the Terminator. Now, for my money, I would rather watch the Terminator than Terminator 2. And I know that's blasphemy. I know that Terminator 2 is one of the, great milestones of action cinema. But if I'm being completely honest with you, Terminator 2 for me is terrific up through when they break Linda Hamilton out of the psych ward, and then I just kind of get bored with it. But this is not a review of Terminator 2, it's a review of Terminator. Terminator, to me, is a fun movie. It is very much stripped down. It is not the big movie that Terminator 2 is. It is a much more streamlined and raw action picture. It has great effects. It has some great moments, whether it's the gun store scene or the Arnold at the police station scene, or the great climax in the, in that weird factory with the big industrial press for whatever reason. The interplay between Linda Hamilton and Kyle Reese is fun. Arnold is himself terrific in this. It's the first time we get to see him in this mode as the emotionless killing machine. And, I love Arnold. Arnold is, for me, pound for pound, the greatest action star in the history of the world. But great actor, hard to say. So this role really works great for him. The effects are tremendous. The T-100, the exoskeleton, is amazing looking, and the various effects of Arnold peeling off bits of himself so you can see the Terminator, while let's be honest, occasionally cheesy, are still pretty fun. The story is a bit thin. If you haven't seen it, of course, the story is that Arnold is a robot sent from the future to kill Linda Hamilton before she can give birth to the savior of humanity. And then there's a whole romance plot in this where the guy who's sent back to protect her, Kyle Reese, falls in love with her, but then we're to understand that Linda Hamilton's future son always knew he was sending his dad back in time to romance his mom. It's all a little weird and a lot to swallow, and the movie isn't really long enough to let that aspect of it breathe. But like you say, the Terminator is still real solid 80s action fun, and again, a real stripped down one. It's really divorced from the grandiosity that would come with Terminator 2 and with later big, action tent poles. The Terminator, 3.5 stars. And don't forget to visit our website, northmetrotv.com/everymovieever. There, you can watch reviews of every movie we've ever covered here on the show, as well as complete episodes. That's northmetrotv.com/everymovieever.